There you go. Hi, welcome. This is Lara from Om3 Yoga, and thank you for joining me today. And we're going to just start in a child's pose this afternoon as you're ready. And if child's pose doesn't feel good for you, feel free to find a comfortable seat or something else that works for your body. And as we take this time together to move and to breathe and to soften and just get more present and clear, also allow your body to do what feels comfortable. If you need to wiggle, move, do something else, please give yourself permission to do so. And know that this is your time. Let's take a really big deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Another really big deep breath in. And exhale, let go. One more moment, big deep breath in. And exhale, release. Beautiful. If it would feel good for you, perhaps bending your elbows and bringing your hands together, maybe either behind your head, or you can even bring your hands to your shoulders if that's available. Just to feel a little stretch here and maybe in the upper arms or the armpits. Just breathing in, feeling some more softness in the body. And then take a moment to find gratitude. So grateful for something that happened today, maybe you accomplished, or just even saying that you're going to take this time out for you right now. Let's slowly release the hands down. We're going to spread the fingers really wide. We'll roll the shoulders back, draw the belly to the spine. We'll inhale, find a tabletop shape. And let's start to move through a few cat-cows. So roll the shoulders back, inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, let's round through the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, let's lengthen and look up. Exhale, let's round through the spine, chin to the chest. A few more times, inhaling. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's inhale. You're going to find a flat back and then start to walk maybe your hands a little bit further forward. And you can just keep walking the hands forward. Maybe start to bring your chin to your chest, and perhaps, if it's available, bring your head down to the ground. This might be a really big stretch for some of your shoulders. So just be mindful, be gentle. Keep pressing through the hands and maybe draw the belly to the spine. Feel your spine start to lengthen. Press the ground down and then feel your tailbone pressing away from your hands. Just keep breathing. And then maybe take your head and turn it to the right to stretch your neck out. And then we'll come back and turn your head to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to slowly come back. We're going to walk your hands back a little bit. And then let's start to draw your belly onto the ground, coming to lay on your belly. We're going to bring your arms alongside your body, palms face up. Roll your shoulders back. We'll lift your heart up. Exhale, you're going to slowly start to come back down. Once again, we're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart up. Exhale, we'll lower the chest back down. Beautiful. One more time. Let's roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, maybe the feet up two this time. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, we're going to slowly lower it back down. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands back under the shoulders. We're going to draw the belly to the spine. Inhale, back to tabletop. And then let's take some movement with the joints. So we're going to do some circles with the shoulders and the hips. And maybe the circles are big, maybe not a big deal. Just see what feels good. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to come the other direction. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and you're going to step your feet up to your hands. We're going to find a forward fold. So bending your knees, bring your belly to your thighs. Keep your hands down or maybe grab onto the elbows, chin to the chest, perhaps rocking a little bit from side to side. Just welcoming the sensations in the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're from here, we're going to bend the knees, bring your hands on the hips, press through the feet. We're going to inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, will bring your hands to your heart center. Let your eyes close. Breathing here, feeling your feet on the ground. And just allow yourself to soften. Maybe coming back to something else you're grateful for today. Maybe grateful for the next breath you're going to take. Let's slowly release the hands down. We'll shake out a little bit. I got to let a kitty cat in. Come on, Miss Eleanor. No? Never mind. Just scratching at the door. Okay. So we're going to take your right heel forward, slight bend in the left knee. You're going to bring your hands to your hip crease. We're going to hinge your hips back. Feel your head go forward and then roll the shoulders back. Maybe even squeeze the elbows together behind the back. 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale. You're going to slowly come up. We're going to bring the hands onto the hips. See if you can bring your foot back. You're going to try to come onto the top of the foot so the toenails are on the ground. And then we're going to bend the knees to feel the ankles stretch out a little bit. Maybe roll the shoulders back again. You can squeeze the elbows together to feel the front of the chest open up. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring your feet down. Shake it out a little bit. Let's do that on the other side. So we're going to take your left heel forward, lift your toes up, slight bend in the knees, hinge your tailbone back, hinging the hips back, reaching through the head. Feel the shoulders roll back. And then maybe squeeze your elbows back again to feel the front of the chest open up. Keep long, keep breathing. I'm noticing a huge difference between my right and left leg. So it's always interesting. Explore what's happening in your body. Keep breathing again. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. You'll slowly rise up. Hands back onto the hips. We're going to come onto the top of the left foot. See if you can bend the knees a little bit to feel the front of the ankle stretch out. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe squeeze the elbows together again. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly release that. Shake it out a little bit. Let's bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're going to bend the knees. Bring your hands on the thighs. You're going to start to knock your knees together. Lift your tailbone up high. Again, roll the shoulders back. Feel the belly button draw towards the spine. Feel your rib cage anchor back a little bit. So we don't want the rib cage puffing. Feel anchor back. And then we're going to press the knees out. Beautiful. Feeling the outer thighs stretch. Maybe feeling the outer glute muscles activate. Might feel even a little shaky. 2, and 1. Now keep pressing through the feet. You're going to inhale, stand up. Don't stand all the way up. So we want to keep this engagement into the legs. We'll inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, let's bring the hands back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze the palms together. We're going to reach the arms back. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Now we're going to take a slight bend in the elbows. Maybe bring your thumbs to your tailbone. You can look up towards the ceiling again. Perhaps squeeze the elbows together. 2, and 1. We're going to bring the head to neutral. Now bring the hands over to the right hip. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Take one more breath through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lift the head up. Release the arms. Roll the shoulders back again. Let's bring the thumbs to the tailbone. Squeeze the shoulders together. Lift the heart up. Keep the knees bent. 2, 1. We're going to bring the head to neutral. Now hands over to the left. Roll the shoulders back again. We'll bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Keep breathing. Let's take a big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Once again, inhale. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your head up. Let's slowly, oops, I went too fast. Bring your head up, bring your hands back, and then we'll slowly roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. We'll bring the hands back to the hips. One more time, squeeze the elbows and shoulders back and keep the knees bent, tailbone going back. Or if it feels okay for your body, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, and maybe lean back a little bit further. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, you're going to lift up, reach the arms up high. Exhale, let's bend the knees, hinge from the hips again. Maybe shake the legs out. Maybe if your lower back's a little bit tight, you can bring your hands on your lower back. Give yourself a little pat. Might feel good. 2, and 1. We're going to bring the hands down. We're going to bend the knees. Left hand underneath the nose. Let's reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Maybe looking up at your thumb if that feels okay for your neck. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the right hand down. Keep the knees bent. We'll inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Looking up at your thumb, rolling the shoulders back. Just keep feeling more space in your body. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hands down. Press through the feet. We're going to inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Beautiful. Let's release the arms down. Now, this time you're going to bend your right elbow, bring your right hand to your shoulder, left hand to the elbow. Let's inhale, reach the arm up to stretch out. Beautiful. Again, if your head is going way forward, I'd rather your arms go forward and your head be straight up over your tailbone. Perhaps bending in the knees again, pressing the knees out towards the pinky toes as you anchor down through the big toes to feel the outside edge of the thighs activate and engage. 2 and 1. We're going to slowly release, shake that out. Beautiful. If you can shake your whole body out, might feel good too. Let's do that on the other side. So bending the left elbow, left hand to the shoulder, right hand to the left elbow will lift up. Again, if the head is going forward, I'd rather the head be lifted instead and the arms more forward. So just breathing, perhaps trying to frame your head. Just keep finding that space in your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly release and we'll shake out again. Beautiful. All right, let's inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, we're going to swan dive as you fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll slide the hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let's lower the hands down. Bringing your right foot between the hands, we're going to step the left foot back into a lunge. Breathing here for a moment, maybe feeling the inner thighs start to squeeze together, roll the shoulders back, and then see if you can really lift as you come onto the ball of the back foot to feel that hamstring stretch in the back left leg. Reach your head forward. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to drop down to the left knee, hands under the shoulders. We'll slide your right leg back, flex and energize the foot, keeping the leg lifted. You can stay right here or perhaps reach that left arm forward. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower the right knee down, left hand. Inhale, let's lengthen and look up. Exhale, we'll round through the spine, chin to the chest. Once again, inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, we're going to find a flat back. You can stay right here. If you want to try, curl your toes under, lift your hips high for plank pose. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower down to the belly, releasing the toes. You can keep your hands where they are, slide them back a little bit. We'll roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, let's lift your heart up. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower the chest back down. Pressing through the hands, we're going to inhale, find tabletop. Feel free to stay in tabletop, child's pose, or maybe find downward dog, walking your hands to the front of the mat, curling the toes under, lifting your hips high. This is our first downward dog today. So you might want to keep your knees bent, or maybe just start to slowly walk the legs out. Again, finding space in your body, being gentle with yourself. Keep breathing, maybe turning your head from side to side. So just explore, what does your body need here? Keep breathing, keep moving. Don't feel stuck anywhere. Maybe press through the hands a little bit more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to look at the thumbs. Slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat, as many steps as you need. We're going to bend the knees, bring the belly to the thighs, folding forward. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1 more deep breath. On your next inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Beautiful. Pause here. Feel your body. Maybe roll the shoulders back. Noticing the sensations. Beautiful. We're going to release the hands down, shake out a little bit, and we'll move over to the other side. So let's inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, we're gonna bend the knees, hinge from your hips, folding forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, we're gonna slide the hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we'll fold back in. Stepping your right foot back this time, coming on the ball of the foot. Roll the shoulders back. Keep breathing here. Maybe feeling the inner thighs squeeze together and press through the ball of the back right foot, really lifting that right hamstring high to feel the hamstring stretch out. Feeling more space in the body, reaching the crown of the head away from the tailbone to feel the spine lengthen. 2 and 1. We're going to drop down to your right knee. Bring your hands under the shoulders and we'll extend your left leg back. Flex and energize the foot. Feeling the inside of the pants start to lift up. Feel the inner seam lift up and then maybe reach your right arm up. Keep breathing here. We're going to take 5 long, deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower your hand down and your knee down. Let's inhale, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest, noticing your body shifting and changing. Inhale, let's look up. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, finding a flat back, curling the toes under, lifting the hips high, plank pose. Breathing. Always take care of yourself. If tabletop's a better option, find that. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, 2, 1. We're going to lower down. Releasing the toes, sliding the hands back, roll the shoulders back. You can find low cobra or maybe starting to find an up dog if that feels good for your body. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, come to tabletop for a moment. You can stay here or find child's pose or downward dog again. So again, see what does your body need. And then if you're moving back into downward dog, or really if you're in child's pose, keep moving around. Find more space in your body, maybe lifting your hips up from side to side. Just finding more space, feeling maybe the spine articulate, kind of moving around so you can feel more space in the body. Don't feel stuck anywhere. 2 and 1. We're going to bend the knees, gaze between the thumbs. You can walk or jump your feet to the top of the mat, as many hops or steps as you need. Inhale, we'll look up halfway. Exhale, let's fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause. Breathe, notice. Receive. Let's slowly release the hands. We'll shake out a little bit again. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching the arms up high. Maybe lean back if that feels good for your body. Exhale, we're going to slowly fold forward once again. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Step the left foot back. We're going to stay on the ball of the foot. Keep your hands down if this is better for you. Or feel your inner thighs start to squeeze together. Press through the feet. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's turn your palms forward, bend the elbows out to the side, squeeze the shoulders together. And then if it would feel good for you, either bring your hands to your hips, squeeze the elbows back, or maybe interlace the hands behind the back and stretch the arms back. Keep that heart lifted. 2, 1, and then perhaps leaning forward. Maybe reaching the arms up or keeping the hands on the hips, keep squeezing the elbows together. Perhaps bring your chin to your chest. 2 and 1. We're going to release the hands, left hand under your shoulder, reach the right arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at your thumb. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower your hand down. Step your left foot to meet your right. Fold. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, fold forward once again. Inhale, we're going to reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up high, maybe leaning back again. Feel the front of the hips stretch out, squeeze the glutes together, protect your back. 2, 1. We're going to exhale, swan dive and fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, we'll lower the hands back down. Stepping the right foot back, ball of the foot. Again, feel free to just stay right here. This is fine. If you want to do this, feel free to. Bending into the knees, squeezing the inner thighs together, press to the feet. We'll inhale, reach the arms up high. Beautiful. Turn your palms forward, bend your elbows out to the side, squeeze the shoulder blades together, feel the front of the chest open. You can stay here, hands at your hips, squeezing the elbows together, or interlace your hands behind your back. Maybe take that opposite thumb up this time. Reach those arms back, lift your heart up. 2, 1, and maybe leaning forward. Maybe reach those arms a little higher. Keep breathing. You can reach your head forward and bring your chin to your chest. Notice what feels better for your neck. 2, and 1. We're going to release the hands down. Right hand under the shoulder this time. Left arm to the sky. Beautiful. 2, and 1. We're going to lower your hands down. Step your feet together at the front of the mat. Fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, let's fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. Lean back a little bit. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause. Feeling things moving and shifting in your body, releasing. What a gift this is to just move and breathe. Stretch. Make space. And when we can kind of clear out, we can start to receive new things. Be more open. Let's release the hands. We'll shake out. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Exhale, we're going to turn your palms out this time. We'll bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Let's spend a moment here. You're going to look up halfway. Now we're going to bring our hands onto the calves if that's available. If not, just anywhere on the legs is fine. And we're going to pull your head as close as you can towards your shins. Now, it's fine if the knees are bent. If this is easy for you, feel free to straighten the legs out. But no, you don't have to. And then try not to get the shoulders to go to the ears. Push the shoulders away from the ears, maybe squeezing the elbows closer to the thighs to help that happen. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Let's bend into the knees a little bit. We're going to press to the feet. We'll inhale, reach the arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana. 2, 1. We're going to exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Let's step our feet back to downward dog. Spending a moment here. You can stay here. Always find child's pose if you need. Inhale, maybe coming to plank. Let's exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Releasing the feet, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, lift your heart up. 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, bring your hips to your heels from here, child shape. Beautiful. Resting for a moment. Feel free to stay and rest right here if this is what your body needs. Or if you want to continue to move, we're going to press to the tops of the feet and knees. Inhale, reach those arms towards the ceiling. You can stay here, hands to the hips, and we roll the shoulders back or curl the toes under. You're going to press the hips a little bit further forward, squeeze and engage the glute muscles as you reach your hands for your heels. Keep lifting the heart up, finding more space. Let's take an inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, clear out your throat. Again. Let's breathe fire for COVID to go away. Yay, inhale, let's reach those arms up high. Exhale, child's pose, tabletop, or downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stretching your body out, walking as you need to, move, finding more space. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly gaze between the thumbs. We're going to walk or jump your feet back to the top of the mat. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. We're going to press through the feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just pause once again. So we're going to start to do some movements. I'm going to be mirroring you here. So just follow along and listen to the words. 2, and 1. We're going to start with the hands at the hips. We'll step your left foot back, coming onto the side edge of the foot if that's available, starting to get it ready for warrior A. So as you do that, feel the hips start to square off towards the front of the mat. Squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom 1 and 2 to feel the core engage. We're going to bend into that. Right knee, bring your right knee towards your pinky toe. Feel your rib cage engage. Roll the shoulders back. So it's fine right here. This feels steady for you. Make sure you're pressing through that back foot. Inhale, maybe reach the arms to the sky. Keep breathing. 2, 1. We're going to bring your hands to your heart. Now we're going to turn your left toes out. We're going to reach for warrior B. Reach the arms wide. Squeeze the shoulders together. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's straighten the leg. We're going to inhale, reach and lengthen back. You're going to bend back into the knee, warrior B. 2, and 1. We're going to windmill the hands down. Let's step the feet back, downward dog. Beautiful. Stretch the spine out. Take 4 deep breaths. 2, and 1. We're going to walk your feet back to your hands, folding forward. Bending into the knees as you press through the feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bring the hands back to the hips to begin. We'll step your foot back this time. Beautiful. I had to think for a second. Thank you for listening. You're going to bend into your knee. Feel your feet ground. You're going to slowly press your left knee towards your pinky toe. Squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. 1 and 2. Draw the belly towards the spine. Feel the rib cage anchor. Roll the shoulders back. You're fine right here. If you want, you can inhale, reach those arms up. Keep breathing, pressing through that back foot. Finding that space in your body. 2, and 1. We're going to bring your hands to your heart center. Let's slowly turn the right toes out. You're going to bend into the left knee, maybe a little bit deeper. We'll reach your arms out wide, gazing over the middle finger. Keep breathing. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Notice what's happening in your body. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to straighten the leg. Inhale, reach and lengthen back. Beautiful. Exhale, you're going to bend back into the knee, warrior B. We're going to windmill the hands all the way down. Let's step back to downward dog. Beautiful. Let's come to plank. We're going to lower down to the belly. Release the feet. Let's bring the arms back. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart up. Maybe the feet up. You can stay here. If you want to try, maybe grab onto the feet. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly release. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Let's press to tabletop. Exhale, child shape. Beautiful. 2, and 1. Now we're going to visit another shape we had earlier in the class. So we're going to come up, bring your hips over your knees, walk your hands forward, and then maybe melt your chest down, your head down. So hopefully this feels more open now. And it felt a little stiff that first time. You might feel a big stretch in that upper back. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come up. You can find tabletop, child's pose. If you want, downward dog. We're going to take 3 breaths wherever you are. 2, and 1. And then let's walk your hands, your feet folding forward. Shake your head and neck out. Beautiful. 2, and 1. We're going to do a couple more standing shapes and then we'll move down to the ground. So let's bend into the knees. We'll press to the feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to step your feet out wide. Hands to the hips. Let's inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, hinge from your hips, folding forward. Beautiful. Maybe moving the hips a little bit from side to side. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do our triangle shape a little bit different today. So what I'm going to have you do is turn your right toes out. Bring your right hand to your right ankle, or maybe it's more your shin. That's fine. You're going to take your tailbone out today. So feel the tailbone tilt back, and then we're going to reach your left arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at your thumb. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to exhale, lower down, bending into the knee. You're going to bring your hand down. So, and then we're going to inhale, reach that right arm maybe to the sky. If that doesn't feel good, just bring your right hand. Your right hand to your thigh. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hand down. Let's turn the toes back to neutral. We'll fold forward. So feel the difference in the hamstrings. Maybe tilt your hips a little bit from side to side. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale, look up about halfway. Doing this on the other side. So turning those left toes out, walking the hands towards the left foot. You're going to bring that left hand onto the leg, somewhere, maybe the ankle. And we're going to inhale, kind of woo, watch me fall over. And we're going to reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at your thumb, feel your tailbone tilt back. So just feeling some different shapes in the body, feeling some different muscles activate and work today. And it's always good to explore. We don't want to get too stuck in anything. We want to find different shapes, feel the body work a little bit differently. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, bend that knee a little bit, bringing that right hand under the shoulder. We're going to now reach either your left hand to your left thigh or to the sky. Maybe looking up at your thumb, twisting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower down. Slowly turning your feet back to the center. Let's bend the knees. We're going to bring the hands to the hips, press to the feet. We'll stand all the way back up. Beautiful. Let's turn your toes out here, heels in. We're going to bend into the knees. Bring your hands on your thighs. Right hand's going to stay down. Left arm reaching over to the right. Inhale, we'll come back up. Exhale to the other side. 2 and 1. Let's do that one more time. Beautiful. Another side. Yay. We're going to slowly start to come back. Let's bring your feet parallel, maybe hop back a little bit. We're going to turn your right toes out. We'll bend the knee, warrior B one more time. Inhale, reach and lengthen back. Exhale, this time let's take your right hand maybe towards your left thigh. Reach that left arm overhead. 2 and 1. We're going to come back up. Now warrior B to the left side, bending into the knee again. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it back. And then exhale, bringing that left hand to the right hip, right arm overhead. Inhaling back up, lifting all the way up. One more forward fold. Beautiful. Shake those hips out. Roll the shoulders back. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale and rise all the way back up. Hop your feet together, hands to the heart. Beautiful. We're going to do eagle pose today for our balancing pose, and then we'll move down to the ground. So hands to your hips. Let's bend into the knees. You're going to start by taking your right foot in front of your left leg. Now you can make a kickstand. This is perfect. If it's available, bend into your knees a little bit more and maybe try to wrap that foot if that's available. If not, you can kind of just cross it over. And then we'll reach your arms wide, left arm underneath the right. Woo. 5, 4. I've done this in a while. It's challenging today. 3, 2, 1. We'll release, lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Shake it out. Let go. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. We'll start with the hands at the hips. Slight bend in the knees. You're going to bring your left leg in front of your right. Maybe hanging out here. Maybe trying to wrap. See what's available. Reach your arms wide. Right arm underneath the left this time. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly release, unwind, lifting up. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to slowly fold forward. And then bend your knees a lot as we come down to a seat. Stretch your legs out. I got a little sweaty. Hopefully you guys are getting warm. All right, so from here, we're just going to work with the neck for a second. So I want you to point your toes, bring your chin to your chest. You're going to flex your feet, lift the head up. Exhale, point the toe, chin to the chest. Inhale, flex the feet, looking up. One more time, point the toes, chin to the chest. Inhale, lifting up. Now we're going to come to neutral. We're going to bend our knees, move the fleshy part from your sitting bones, and then see if you can find the front of the sitting bones. So it's almost like you're tilting your tailbone back. So not tailbone under, because it puts some strain on our back. See if you can find the front, and maybe even imagining you have a tailbone behind or tail behind you. We'll reach the arms high, and then we're going to exhale, fold forward, chin to the chest. Perhaps grabbing onto your feet. You can start to slide the feet forward if that feels good, or just breathing, doing whatever you need. Keep finding space in your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to slowly rise up. From here, I'm going to just turn and face you. I think this, oh, I might need to move the screen. But we're going to take your right foot. Let's lift that up and open up your hip a little bit. And then today we're going to take your right foot over your left thigh. Flex your foot. Maybe bring your hand, you don't want too much pressure on your knee, but maybe the thigh, and you can kind of press the thigh down. You'll feel some opening perhaps in the front of the hip flexor. You can stay right here, or if it would feel good, fold forward a little bit. You might feel like your ankle going into the quad. I know that doesn't feel always 100%. Just breathe with it for a few moments. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale. We're going to lift up. We're going to bring your right foot now outside the left knee. Let's bring your right arm inside the left leg. You're going to create a little bit of force and then open the chest to the left. Keep flexing through the left foot, perhaps turning your head over your left shoulder. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly release and unwind. We'll unwind that leg, bring the leg forward, shake out a little bit. Beautiful. Let's try this on the other side. So we'll grab our left foot. We're going to open up the hip. Beautiful. And then we're going to take that foot over the quad, maybe flexing through the foot. You can bring your hand onto your thigh, kind of press that thigh down so you feel some opening into the hips. And then you're going to flex, and we're going to slowly fold forward a little bit. Really energize that right leg. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale, rise up. We're going to bring your left foot down, left arm inside the left leg, roll the shoulders back, reach through the heart, maybe turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Keep breathing. Roll the shoulder away from the ear. Keep finding more space. 2, and 1. We're going to gently unwind. We'll bring your legs forward. Shake out a little bit. And then let's take the soles of the feet together from here. We're going to wiggle a little bit again from side to side. Let's work the spine for a moment. So hold on to the ankles. We'll roll the shoulders back, lift your heart up. Exhale, round to the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, round to the spine, chin to the chest. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to come forward. You can stay right here if this feels good, pausing, or maybe starting to lean forward. It might even feel good to adjust the feet, bringing them a little bit further forward today, or perhaps closer towards the groin. So see what your body needs and just be with that. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We'll slowly rise up. From here, you're going to now stretch your left leg out to the left. We'll bring your right foot in. Let's reach your arms high. We're going to rotate towards the left leg and then fold. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now be careful, but if you want to, let's inhale. We're going to lift up. We're going to bring your right hand down. Lift your left arm high and maybe lift your hips up, taking a side stretch. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly come back down. Hands behind your hips. We're going to rotate the legs to the other side. Inhale, we'll lift up, and then, we folded towards that right leg. Keep breathing, finding that space in your body, feeling this deep stretch from here. You're doing amazing. 4, 3, be grateful for whatever your body is doing today. 2, and 1. And we're going to inhale. We're going to slowly rise up. If you want to try, you're going to bring your left hand behind your left hip, reach the right arm to the sky, maybe lift those hips up. 2, 1. We're going to come right back down. Beautiful. All right. So from here, we're going to bend your right leg, right foot out to the right, left leg out straight to the left. So play with me a little bit. We're going to try something. It's a little challenging, but breathe into it, and it's pretty interesting what can happen. So we're going to take your left hand onto the right leg, reach your right arm high. We're going to take a big inhale, and then exhale towards your left toes. And if that was challenging, you can inhale back up, and then exhale, come back down again. Wherever you decide to land, just hang out. We're going to take 5 more breaths. If you want to move the whole time, let your body find that. Keep breathing. Big stretch in the body. 3, 2, 1. We'll inhale, rise up. Hands behind you. Let's switch the legs out to the other side. Beautiful. All right. So taking now that right hand to the left leg. Left toes are bent out to the left. We'll reach your left arm high. Take a deep breath. And then perhaps exhale, reaching towards those toes, maybe look up at the ceiling. Keep breathing, finding the space in your body. You're amazing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, rise all the way back up. Beautiful. All right. So from here, we're going to bring the knees together, and we're going to wrap your left arm around the legs. We'll rotate and turn, again, twisting. If this feels like you want a little bit more, take your elbow outside the knee. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly unwind. We're going to do this on the other side. Beautiful. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to slowly unwind. We're going to begin to make our way onto your back from here, squeezing your knees towards your chest. Hopefully your body is feeling very different from when we began. Beautiful. All right, so let's do a little teeny core work, just 10, if this is available for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to stretch your legs out. Let's reach the arms overhead, big stretch. We're going to exhale, squeeze it all in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 5, 4, inhaling. 3, 2, and last one. We're going to inhale, lengthen out. And then let's reach your arms to the side, bend your knees. Just pause here for a moment, maybe readjust your hips a little bit. Keep breathing. Just pause and notice, how's that body feeling? Is it tingly? Is it vibrating? Does it feel really good? You can stay right here and rest. You can always knock your knees together, feet apart, feet together, knees apart. Let's just take 5 more deep breaths, just pausing. We've done a lot of movement today. So just feeling everything start to integrate. We'll do a few more shapes and then Shavasana, but just to pause for a moment. If you're ready for Shavasana now, by all means, feel free to take that. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna inhale. If you'd like to move, bring those knees up. We're gonna bring your heels as close as you can to your glutes. Let's reach your arms overhead, long stretch. And then we're going to exhale, press to the feet, tilt the tailbone towards the knees, lift the hips up, maybe bring your hands towards your heels as you roll the shoulders back, tilt your chin away from the chest. Feel the back of the neck start to lengthen, shoulder blades squeeze together behind the back. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly lower down. Pause. Breathe. If you'd like, you can do that again, or you can follow me. We're going to slowly tilt the tailbone towards the knees. Let's bend the elbows this time and maybe slide the hands, if it's available, underneath your hips. Feeling your spine lengthen, maybe tilt your tailbone a little bit more towards the knees to feel that lower back stretch out, feel the glutes release. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly begin to soften. Letting go. We'll do one more back bend in a moment. If you're ready to go into it, please feel free to take your body there. Or whenever you're ready, we'll try again. So you can either grab onto the heels, maybe lift the hips up if you have another variation you like. I'm going to interlace my hands underneath my back this time to feel my shoulders. I'm also going to press through the balls of my feet, lift the heels up so my quads can stretch out a little bit more, and maybe even walk the feet closer towards the hands. Get a little bit more lift, finding more stretch, more space in your body. 2 and 1. We're going to slowly start to release. Beautiful. Shifting, letting go. Let's squeeze the knees towards the chest, rock a bit from side to side. And then from here, we're going to reach your arms out wide. Let's cross your right leg over the left. And then we're going to do 3 times. We're going to tilt the knees over and then lift back up. And then on that 4th time, we'll hold. So as you're ready, let's exhale. We're going to drop the knees over to the left. Inhale, lift the knees back up. Exhale. Noticing how it feels a little better. Inhale. Exhale again. It's going to even feel better. Finding that space. Inhaling back up. And now this last one, we're going to hold. Beautiful. Now you can keep your arms wide. It might feel interesting today to kind of start to bring that left arm over the head and walking it over towards the right, making sort of a C curve with your body, your shapes within you. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to slowly lift up, readjusting the body, uncrossing the legs, shift as you need to. Beautiful. Let's try this on the other side. So we'll take that left knee over the right. And then we're going to do the 3 times. We'll keep lifting back up. And then that 4th time we'll hold. So let's exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Inhale back up. Exhale. And inhale. Just notice how it starts to feel better. Exhale. Hopefully it does for you, not worse. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Dropping it over, reaching that right arm over towards the left. Keep breathing. Finding that space in your body. So nice. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift back up. We're going to unwind. Let's readjust your body. Let's take a happy baby right here. So we're going to lift the knees up, maybe grabbing onto the insides or outside of the feet. You can rock a little bit from side to side. And then the last thing that we're going to do is a little shoulder stand, and then we'll take a breathing exercise. So if you want to, if there's something else your body needs you to do, please find that. Otherwise, we're going to lift the legs either straight up to the sky. If you're familiar with how to get into plow pose by bringing your feet over your head and then taking your hands on your lower back, feel free to do that. Or you can follow me. Just take a moment, feel the back of the head anchor down. We're going to inhale, kind of lift your hips up, hands under the hips, and then squeeze the elbows together. You might need to rock a little bit from side to side. You don't want to move your head and neck. We're going to hold for 10 breaths. I was telling some students earlier this week, when I first was in India, they did this at the beginning of the practice, and we in the US we always do this towards the end. And we held it for like 20 minutes. And I was told, it helps reverse the aging process. So if you did this for 20 minutes every day, a year from now, you might be 6 years old again. I don't know if you want to go there or not. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Let's take your feet over your head. Maybe for that plow shape, really stretching the backs of the legs up. Maybe extend your heels, feeling that spine stretch too. And one, you can squeeze your knees towards your eyes or your ears, best as you can imagine. Again, feeling that big stretch in the back too. And one, we're gonna slowly, slowly roll down. Beautiful. You can take your legs straight. I personally like to crisscross my legs here. We're gonna slide your hands underneath your hips. We'll prop up onto your forearms or elbows and let your head and neck fall back. Let's take 3 more inhales through the nose, exhale through the mouth, clearing out the throat. Again. One more deep breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, if there's anything else you need, find that or finding Shavasana. And as you find Shavasana, take a really big deep breath, letting your eyes close. Just really let your body go. Let's take another really big deep breath in. Exhale, feeling everything soften. One more deep breath. Exhale, releasing. Starting to feel the toes, feet, and ankles soften. The calves, shins, and knees. The thighs, hamstrings, quads, hips, glutes, pelvis. Lower back, lower belly. Middle back and upper belly. Rib cage, front and back. Upper chest, upper back, and shoulder blades. Shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. Neck and throat. Chin and jaw. Mouth, nose, cheeks, ears, temples, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, top of the head, back of the head. Taking a breath through your whole body. And I'm going to read to you as you rest here a little bit from my teacher about yoga and the Eastern wisdom. So the goal of life is the same. Our goals in life are different. The goals in life lead us to the goal of life. The goal of life is discovering permanent peace, happiness, love, and wisdom. Self-discovery is our true nature. The word in yoga sadhana means to reject what is not our true nature and accept what is our true nature. In Sanskrit, the words upaya, sadhana, and abhyasa is used for the word practice, yoga, and meditation. Upaya means approaching near to our true nature. Abhyasa means sitting and looking at the true nature, as used in the Yoga Sutras taught by Patanjali. So as you're resting here, this is what you're doing. This is what's happening within you, just being. So as we learn these steps of self-discovery, learning the principles of Eastern wisdom, taking this few moments for contemplation and reflection, after we've cleared the mind by moving energy from the body. And knowing that this is coming to our higher state. So what Girish, my teacher, always says is that I don't know it, let me know it, is our first step into being a seeker of the wisdom. I don't understand it, and let me understand it, so we can decide to make the choice. Then we might not experience it, but then we practice and experience it. So perhaps that's what you're having right now. And then we start to experience this over and over again and know that there are changes happening in our life. And so the goal of this is to lead us from the false to the truth, from ignorance to wisdom, from death or bondage to the eternal, so we can experience ourselves fully, releasing stress, anxiety, pain, problems, and the challenges of everyday living. Understanding who we truly are is peace, happiness, love, and wisdom. So just feeling that in your physical body, peace, love, happiness, and wisdom. Inviting it in to the energy body, peace, love, happiness, and wisdom. Inviting it in to our emotional body, peace, love, happiness, and wisdom. And into the mental body, peace, love, happiness, and wisdom. Into all the space around you and within you, peace, love, happiness, and wisdom. Just take another moment resting into that. Just as you rest here, I'm going to seal in our practice with an Om Shanti. So just let yourself absorb the energy of these words. Big inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings have peace. May all beings have love. May all beings experience happiness. May all beings have wisdom. Thank you. So as you feel ready, starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes a little bit, maybe blinking your eyes open as you reach and stretch. Welcoming yourself back into this time and space, noticing how you feel, perhaps a little bit different, maybe rolling over and making your way up to a seat, bringing your hands to your heart center. And thank you all so much for allowing me to guide you through our practice. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Namaste.